Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Hearts of Iron 4, continuing on with my Nova Roma playthrough. And let's take a look. What do we got going on as far as air power? It looks like we're mostly covering areas we need to be covering, and we still have things going over here. There's still stuff going on there and there. So we're pretty much covering the air regions we need to be covering. So let's continue. So hopefully we can get Germany to capitulate soon. Driving in here nicely. Green and white armies are a little bit behind schedule. Kind of feel like the Mauve army, though, is doing things just fine. As a matter of fact, let's actually help out here a little bit. You guys are just sitting there not helping. You guys are sitting there not helping. Get in there. Take this city. Take it before the Soviets do. Oh, we're being attacked. See if that attack is anywhere else. Not that I can tell. Let's actually do a quick check here. We've got Benelux region. Northern France is being attacked. East Germany, supplies, and then Northern France. So that's all that's queued. I guess we could have this guy in Dunkirk walk over and help out here. Ooh, we're being attacked here and here. So these are pretty much the locations they've always been attacking. I'm fairly certain we'll be able to hold these pretty easily without needing to modify much of anything. Oh, what happened there? Did the AI force the retreat there? You know, that really pisses me off. Get over here. Alright, so we defeated that. As a matter of fact, it's getting to the point where the AI is so predictable with the areas they attacked that I can pretty much guarantee where they're going to attack. Yeah, there they go, attacking there again. This is the main area I probably gonna want to have some element of garrison. How's my recruitment been going? Not particularly well. It's actually getting to the point where I'm starting to think maybe it's a good idea to just cancel these. Yeah, I'm going to for sure cancel the production of that. And maybe cancel one of these. See if we can get some progress made. And I just want to check myself. How are we doing over here in Africa? Mostly pretty good. We're being attacked over here. I'm going to send a division over there to help out. And I had a tank division over here, as well as this infantry division. How about you march that way, you march that way, and we'll cut this guy off, hopefully. Okay, being attacked here. I'm going to go ahead and reroute the tanks over here, which will mean they'll get caught in this defense, which is perfectly fine with me. Okay, we're attacking this city here pretty well. I don't know if it will go to me or not. But it does bring the Germans that little bit closer to capitulation. They're at 85% right now. I am working on a city here. As a matter of fact, we can help support that. Some troops here. Not going particularly well. Looks like the naval invasions have stopped. I'm thinking about rerouting these tanks over here. Oh, nobody's covering this port. That's not good. Alright. Let's come over here. I want to watch this. I want to make sure we cut these guys off from supply, as I intend to do. No, unfortunately not. Okay. You, come over here. We're going to pin this guy with my tank, and then you go there, and then you'll hook in there to help out. Hopefully we'll catch this guy out of supply. Okay, we can modify the government. What do we want to modify? Well, there's a lot of things we can do here. Mostly, I'd say these things at this point. So, Chief of the Army, what can we do here? We've got Army Morale, Army Maneuver, and Army Defense. Over here, Commercial Raving, Naval Aviation, and Decisive Battle. So this is going to make our capital ships more potent. And then Aviation, we've got All Weather, very powerful. Ace Generation, and Air Experience game. I think out of the bunch, speaking of Air Experience, wow, we have a bunch. I think we go with All Weather Expert. But before we do that, we also have High Command. We've got Army Regrouping, Cavalry Tac, Motorized. Okay, so that's probably not that important. Tactical Bombing, Air Combat Training, Bomber Interception, Anti-Submarine, Capital Ships, and Naval Air Defense. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do the all-weather because I think that's an important tech to take. Okay. We did manage to take the city, so we should be even closer to capitulation, 89%. Hanover might be what we need. The Green Army has achieved a lot of its goals. Alright. How are we doing over here? No more naval invasions, even though they're queued. Nobody's protecting this port, I realize. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Okay, we did manage to cut this guy off. Although, unfortunately, this guy here helped out in that regard. So he does now have a route of retreat. Which is kind of what we were trying to stop. Oh well. I don't know if the fighting in Africa is really all that important, to be honest with you. Okay, we've got engineering company. Let's go ahead and take care of that. So I think we're mostly good for 42 era tech. So mostly I think we're doing ahead of time stuff, or we're doing doctrines. Yeah, see, if we started this now, even though it's a 44 tech, it'd only take 128 days to do, as would the naval bomber. Engineering, we're working on... Oh, yeah, we can continue doing construction. So, production efficiency or production retention? I'm thinking retention in this particular instance. Yeah, so let's do flexible line here. Alright, come on, Germany. Collapse already. Alright, we're squashing these guys down here. Do I have no troops in here, or is this just a weird bug where this soldier is over in the other province for some reason? How many divisions are attacking me? It seems like quite a lot. Might be a fight that we lose here. I mean, technically we're winning it, but the number keeps going down. I do have to worry about combat in Africa, and possibly that being the route that the United States comes after me. What is this warning? South Africa. South Africa what? Okay. Alright, luckily my allies are covering this again, so shouldn't have to worry there. That's sabotage. You know, I almost kind of wish they would attack here so they could get in Wilhelmshaven, because I don't know how many victory points it's worth, but it's worth 5. And every victory point at this juncture matters. Alright, northern France. There might be something going on, but we have troops covering the area. Alright, what are all these troops here doing? Can you, like, you know, come and join the attack here? Rather than sit on your butt doing nothing? There you go. That's one of the more frustrating things with the AI, is that you're constantly having to tell the AI, hey, you know these huge group of troops over here that aren't doing anything? Can you get back onto the plan that you're supposed to be on? Now we're inching near Hanover, which might be all we need. On the other hand, we've got Hamburg over here. But I'm hoping the Soviets are making progress towards that. I mean, ideally, I don't want them to have anything over here, but... Alright, naval invasion still hasn't gone. How are we doing down here? Not exactly sure where we drove them to. I'm just going to have this guy go ahead and start capturing some of these things back. Nationalist Spain joined the Axis. Why'd they do that? You're just prolonging the war, buddy. The Germans are about to die. Why would you do that? Alright, let's see how long it takes them to get involved in the war. There's not a whole lot I can do against them right now. It really pisses me off. Speaking of pissing me off, hey, look, there's a bunch of green troops that are not involved in the war. Get involved. Get involved. And look at all these divisions here. Get up there. Do this thing. Yeah, go. There you go. I think the White Army doesn't have any orders now, so White Army. Let's see. What can we do with you? First, stop doing whatever you're doing. Secondly, give me orders. Alright, your front line is kind of small and puny at this point. Let's get you a new front line. I'll draw it like that, let's say. Let's give you an offensive line. That goes like that. All right, you two, screw Germany. Strategically redeploy over here. We're gonna murder these Spaniards if they get involved in the war. I'm not gonna be able to do anything about this border. You know, I say that, I probably can. Let's grab troops here. If you're an Alpine soldier, which I guess there is no way for me to sort, but if you are an Alpine soldier, can you please leave the army? Of course, the problem with that is then I have to create an army, but that's not a big deal. We can do that. Alpine troop. Alpine troop. Alpine troop. Continue to pull these guys out of the Green Army. I'm going to make my capture of German territory a little bit slower, but we're going to need to protect our border, I think. And what troops better to do that than the Alpine troops that we have? Really decrease the numbers that we have to work with here. Some of these are Romanian troops too. That's okay. As long as they're Alpine troops. Should I pull Alpine troops from the Mauve army too? Not sure. I'll do some. Say, that guy. Well, that's probably it there. And then we have White Army, which probably has a couple Alpine troops. Got this guy. And this guy. Okay. Now we need to grab the army. We need to do guys that aren't in an army. Hopefully I didn't overdo this too much. Okay. Are now in a new army. And I would like to give you a new color. How about this nice orange? Kind of matches the color that we've got over here. And I don't have a commander for you at the moment. It's quite possible I'll be able to give you one, though. But what I'd like you to do is form a front line on the Spanish line. Okay. And commanders. You know, I kind of want this guy to have a commander. Probably don't. Where's your army? Hey, you guys are over here, right? Yeah. Alright, I might have to recruit a new general here. And maybe, swing something. Alright. We don't have the political power, but we'll have it in a couple days. That's not a big deal. Alright, that will slow some things down, but eventually we'll get things going. I can't have Spain attack me. Yeah, that's exactly what just happened. I unfortunately was a little slow. And I think they're going to capture some territory here. I got to stop them. Ugh. Not a fan of this at all. Go ahead and just do this. We're going to lose so much territory before I get troops in line here. I should have done that the second they joined the Axis rather than sit on it for a while. How many divisions do these guys have? Not a lot. I only have 18 divisions against them, though. Which is not great. I'll be able to pull more divisions once we beat the Germans, which shouldn't be too long here. Still at 90%, but we're actually on top of cities now. Matter of fact, punish these guys, please. Alright, whatever. Alright, I actually kind of slowed down the movement here. The Spanish were just doing whatever they wanted. Alright, let's try and capture this port. The only port they have over here. We can capture it. And that is no supplies for these guys. See if we can make a move, stop this guy from moving. Alright. So you guys are responsible for stopping these guys from moving. That's all I need you to do. Come on, Germans. Give it up. Alright, White Army. You can go. Alright. Rather than make that move. You know what, I lied. Make that move. There we go. We captured their port. You guys should not have supply now. Now I've got crap going on in southern France here. Let's see where my planes are. Planes that are in northern France here. Just reroute over here. Matter of fact, can you rebase as well? To here. Let's see what you can do in this airport here. So, what do we got left over sitting around? We got a whole bunch of fighters, so grab 200 of you guys, make you a new wing, and put you there. And we're gonna grab got a bunch of close air support in here. Now again, this is I think older tech, is it not? Yeah, that's older tech, but it still doesn't matter. We need the close air support. So I'm going to grab 200 here. Leave a little bit of reserve. That way we've got some bombers. Can we do anything with tactical bombers? Probably not. And not that I can tell. Alright, and you are also... No, you are also going to go here. I don't think I got the other fighter group to do what I wanted it to do. There we go. Okay, so we've got those missions being put in. Hopefully we can turn that around. Alright, so we've got some resistance from the Spaniards as far as air combat goes. Alright. Now pushing the city here, which is what we need to do. Try and get these Germans to surrender. They're at still 90%. There's also Hamburg, which we're trying to capture. The Soviets are probably going to get to it first. Okay. So we shot down an ace pilot, I think. Alright, well, the Spanish thing was, not something I'd like to see, but we're going to be able to deal with it. Once we beat the Germans, we'll go after the Spaniards. Honestly, my objective here was to capture a lot of Rome's former territory, and Spain would have been part of that, and the Spanish kind of made that job on me easier because they declared war on me. Alright, so these guys are trying to do something over here. Let's see if we can do something to them. They should be kind of in bad supply. And this kind of push is not really going to help that any. Also, we're going to have the Spanish Navy to deal with a little bit. And right now, I'm not operating over here. It might be a good idea. Let's grab my planes. And they are already operating there. That's good. All right. I'm assuming that the Americans are done attacking me with their submarines because I haven't seen any submarine engagements for a while. I'm going to grab my fleet and we're going to reroute them. So I'm going to keep my coverage, the convoy escort mission over here. But instead, I'm going to move the rest of my fleet over here. Speaking of the rest of my fleet, what do we got over here? We got some destroyers. Yeah, I think that can be added into my main fleet. So we definitely need more destroyers in my main fleet. We'll grab those two guys and we'll merge them together. All right, well, things are definitely looking good. All right, well, unfortunately, we just lost one of our ace pilots. We're still pushing here where we can. All right, we got a new ace pilot, so looks like we quickly recovered. Looks like the Spanish are kind of sitting around. They're not really doing much of anything. Let's go ahead and do a two-pronged attack on these guys. They should be out of supply and pretty bad off. Yeah, see, they're encircled. They're not necessarily out of supply, though. We've got the decryption advantage. We are attacking from multiple directions. It should go decently in our favor. All right, what do we got going on over here? We knocked out a cruiser and a destroyer from the Spanish fleet. That's definitely good stuff. And Germans are shrinking here. Unfortunately, we're not capturing cities with these advances. What we need to be doing is capturing this, if we can. But there's a lot of troops in here defending the city, so probably why we're not succeeding. What I could be doing, though, is drawing a new offensive plan for the Green Army. Let's draw it to here. And we'll tell Green Army to go. And I think the White Army just finished their objectives. So we can tell the White Army to have a new offensive plan that comes in and captures Bremen. We'll just tell them to go ahead. All right. And I don't think the Germans are probably any closer to capitulation because we actually, as I said, have not been capturing cities. How are we doing in the air war here? All right, we have air superiority. We lost it over here, though, unfortunately. Because the Allies decided, hey, you know what? You're not covering the airspace. We'll take advantage of that. And my answer to that is, oh, crap, I don't have any fighters to address that. Well, how's the air fight going on over here? We still have enemy here. There hasn't been many losses, though, on either side. You can be taken off of that. Well, we don't have anything going on over here in Western Germany. So I probably will end up rerouting fighters and bombers and things that are attacking West Germany over to deal with northern France, and we'll probably reroute the bombers over here. But I think this is a good stopping point for this particular video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.